Hello and welcome to a Cyberoam video tutorial. This is Kranti and I'm the Senior Consultant in Security in the Pre-Sales Department at Cyberoam. In this video, I'm going to talk about the App Filter, also called the Application Filter of the Cyberoam Unified Threat Management. So we're going to talk about the Cyberoam filter, Application Filter signatures, and we're going to know how we create an application filter policy and how we apply the policy on a user or on a group of users, and the firewall rule. So let's quickly jump onto the GUI and see how it looks like. First thing you need to remember is the Cyberoam App Filter is completely a licensed edition or a licensed module. It doesn't mean that you have to purchase a subscription just for the App Filter. Now, when you have a bundle subscription or a total value subscription, you're going to get the App Filter along with it. Or else, if you'd like to only see the App Filter, you also have to get a Web Filter subscription along with it. So the App Filter and the web and content filtering come in a bundle. So they form a module, as you can see down here. And the box I chose here doesn't have a subscription for the App Filter. The reason why I chose this box is because I want you guys to know how it looks like when you don't have a subscription. So when you see a similar page on your firewall, just contact your sales department or your reseller to get a subscription key and activate it. So let's quickly jump on to the App Filter section and find out what we got in there. So we have a category, and I'm going to show you the complete signature database that we have for the application filter. To start off with, we have Android applications. So this gives an administrator flexibility to deny all the Android apps people connect to the Cyberoam Wi-Fi and just, slow down your network by just opening up a lot of apps. So you don't have, if you want to completely deny this, an administrator will have a complete flexibility on it. And secondly, we have the file transfer protocol that you can deny using the App Filter. The reason why we have the file transfer protocol is when someone is trying to transfer a file across the firewall, if it's huge and bulky, it's going to completely consume the bandwidth on your network. And all the other computers or some critical applications might come to a standstill, if the file transfer protocol is occupying the whole bandwidth. So either you can just deny it, or you can just allow it with a limited bandwidth on the FTP. And we have gaming. I don't think so any corporate network would like to allow this category, and especially when you have Facebook games in this category. And if there are certain games that you would like to have your users to access, which is weird, you can just have some options that you can choose from the bottom. So if you'd like to allow only poker, just go for only poker and deny the rest of the category. And we have general internet. So let's see what we have inside the general internet. Now, if my policy is to just have my users access my company's Facebook page and completely deny any other Facebook activity on the internet, I have an option for that on the App Filter. Let's see how we do that. Now, if I see the Facebook category here, I can deny the complete applications of Facebook. I can completely deny the Facebook messaging, the pics upload and download, and the Facebook plugins, the video chat, the video upload, everything, and just give them access to the Facebook, limited access. They can either just visit their homepage, and they can chat, they can watch videos on Facebook. So if you like to get some activity done on your Facebook company page, you can just allow access to the limited Facebook access. So that's how you achieve it. And the same is applicable even for the Google apps. If you'd like to completely deny all these Google apps that you see down here, there is a way you can do that. And further moving down the line, let me just scroll up. Okay, so further moving down the line, you should see IM. Now, if I'd like to deny complete IMs starting from AIM to Yahoo, I can do that from the App Filter. And also, if there are any third-party applications like Mebo or eBuddy, which hosts all the applications of the instant messengers, I can completely deny them as well. So it's not the direct application you can deny. You can also deny some applications that host, all the other messengers. And further going down the line, we have iPhone apps. So if there are any Apple people that's living in your organization who would like to use some Apple cool apps to get on the internet, you can deny them. And you can deny certain advanced internet protocols if you'd like to completely lock down your network to a certain applications. You can deny the whole category. And you have some network services. I'm not going to go much deep into that. And here is the thing, the peer-to-peer app. Now this is going to cause serious problems when you turn on this, and if there's a computer that is trying to download some applications or some bulk amount of files using the peer-to-peer. The peer-to-peer not only slows down the bandwidth on your network, but also is a source of an antivirus, a virus or some Trojan to enter into your network. So I have a complete category that defines the whole peer-to-peer applications that include, and I can deny all of them. And the proxy. Now this section doesn't mean that we have a web-based proxy. This is all considered as application-based proxies. Now the web-based proxy can be denied using the web and content filtering. Now there are some super smart users who set up their home computer at their proxy servers, and they come to office and they access the internet via their home computer. So such custom-based proxies can also be denied using the Cyberoam App Filter by just completely denying this proxy category. And remote access. This helps you in locking down your network in case of some super smart users who install certain remote access applications in their home computer and just come to office. And if their network is completely locked down, they're going to log into the computer at home and just browse whatever they would like to. So you're going to lose a lot of productivity in case if you don't deny this. And further down the line, the streaming media, which I don't think is the best category to allow if you're in a corporate environment. Now that includes every website that hosts videos on its pages. This can be completely denied using a streaming media. And voice over IP. Now the reason why we included the voice over IP in this section is because it doesn't mean that voice over IP is an application that you need to deny. Some organizations may have voice over IP as a business critical app. Now, using the application filter, you can not only deny or allow certain apps, but you can also prioritize certain applications. For example, let's take voice over IP as an example, and I'm using a SIP phones in my network. So I'll just go to the SIP category here, and I'm going to apply some QoS, I'm going to apply some bandwidth reservation on this SIP category. So I'll just go ahead and add a QoS policy for my application filter, and I'm going to give some bandwidth based upon the pipe that I have from my ISP. So I'm achieving also the bandwidth reservation using the application filter, along with allowing and denying certain applications. Now let's see how we're going to create the application filter policies to be imposed on the users. Now I have a requirement in this particular notepad. I have 3 groups in my company. I have pre-sales, I have engineering, and I have logistics. And these 3 groups have different level of access based upon the job profile they belong to. So for the pre-sales, I'm going to completely deny the gaming and the Facebook access and the Google apps. And for engineering, I would like to completely deny Android applications, the iPhone apps, the IAM, and the remote access applications. And for logistics, I'm going to deny the file transfer and streaming media. So let's see how we're going to create 3 different policies for 3 different groups and apply them on the user group. So I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to click on the Policy tab under the Application Filter section. By default, I have 2 templates defined here. One that says Allow All. So if I apply this policy on the group, it's going to allow all the applications, and the vice versa, which doesn't need an explanation. Now I'm going to create a policy for the pre-sales department, and let's see how we do that. So I'm going to name it as pre-sales, and the default template I'm applying as allow all. So I'm going to allow all the applications, but I'm going to deny only a certain application. So let's see how we're going to do that. So I just created that policy, and again I'm going to click on the pre-sales department policy, and then I'm going to add the ones I'm going to deny. Let me again see what are the policies I'm going to deny. I'm going to deny the complete gaming, and I'm going to deny complete Facebook, and I'm going to deny complete Google Apps for that pre-sales department. So I'm going to say gaming, and I'm going to choose all the categories here, and I'm going to deny that. I'm going to apply this, and I'm going to also deny Facebook, and I'm going to deny Google Apps, which lies under the general internet. So I'm going to search for Facebook. So I'm going to deny all the Facebook apps that is listed down here. So this is all denied, and I'm also going to deny complete Google Apps for the same policy. So I'm going to search for Google, and I'm going to select all of them, and I'm going to deny that. So with that, I'm now creating a policy for the pre-sales department denying the complete gaming, Facebook, and Google Apps. So I can apply this policy on a user group. So I can just go to Identity, Users. I already have a pre-sales department group created on the firewall, and I'm going to apply the app filter right onto the group. And similarly, I can also create a different type of application filter policy for the engineering. So if you'd like to take a look at it, let's see how we create a different policy for those users. So I'm going to create it on the policy here, and I'm going to add a new policy, and I'm going to name it engineering. So by default, the template I'm going to choose is allow all. So I'm going to say allow all, and I'm going to apply the restrictions here. And let me once again check I'm going to deny app filter. Android apps. I'm going to deny iPhone apps, the complete instant messenger, and the remote access. So Android apps here, I'm going to select all of them and deny it. And I'm going to select complete IM, deny, and OK that. And also iPhone apps. And also, what was the last one? I guess it is remote access. So I'm going to completely deny the remote access as well. And I'm going to quickly jump onto the identity and users, or rather groups, and I'm going to select engineering, and I'm going to apply the app filter policy for this group. So a user who is authenticated in the engineering group will have a different set of restrictions when you compare with a user who is a part of the pre-sales group in the network. So with that being said, you can apply a different set of application filter policies for the different users based upon their job profile and the group they belong to on the network. With that being said, this is the end of the application filter module, and thank you for watching my video, and have a good day.